We are live and alive. How you doing, Jomo? How was your week, my friend? What's going on?
Man, the week was good and the weekend is still very, very, very good. Man, look, crypto is just giving us a beautiful week, a beautiful weekend. Man, Bitcoin came out of the lows and with it, a bunch of porn, altcoins that no one heard about. No one heard about these things and they blasted, man. So it's fun. It's always fun when everything is in the green. Not everything, actually, very, very, very specific coins, but they are very much in the green. So when things just explode, it's just fun, it. So hey, this is a Saturday. We're here for everyone, giving the alpha, dropping the alpha as always. Please, everyone, smash the like button, cook it. Tell us on the chat where you're from. Engage with us. We're gonna do this as comprehensive as possible. Answer your questions. This is a live show. We're gonna do our best to dive into everything. You know how CM is in. On the Saturdays, very fun. CM on the Saturdays and Sundays night. CM, how are you doing?
Man, was a good week, man. Was a good week. Actually, at the moment, I'm a bit tipsy. But yeah, man, was amazing week. It actually was not amazing week. It was amazing later part of the week.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
from what was it? Wednesday, I think, the 1st of
yeah,
October.
yeah,
First of
yeah,
the 1st of
yeah.
October was like, oh mama, oh mama, oh mama. And I will show them what was the triggering event. I think what for that. Let me show you guys the BTC chart.
Yeah.
That was the triggering event. You can see that the trend line here, the trend line that it broke here, that was the triggering event for me. I was waiting for it to break. Then here I was like a bit bearish, man. I was a bit bearish on altcoins. Altcoins were looking like rubbish, but then
Yeah.
Bitcoin triggered that, bam, and instead of dipping to wrecked city, the altcoins just turned around beautifully, held support, and now it looks like the lows are in, man. It looks like the lows are in for the market, for the Bitcoin, definitely. And we are forming beautiful weekly bar, man. Beautiful weekly bar. Like legendary, man. Legendary. Look at this beautiful baby boy. The baby boy here. It looks like just like this one, or like this one. This is the Bitcoin we like, okay? This is the Bitcoin candles
Oh,
we,
definitely.
we like. And I told you, man, like, I was talking to you, we were like, what's going on, man? Someone is buying, man. Someone's buying. These kind of candles, these are like the Bitcoin buyers, the Bitcoin whales are buying, man. It's undoubtable. And you can see this candle. Look at this candle, man. Like, if you look on the daily chart on Bitcoin, this move here for the last few days, okay, it was
Yeah, for sure.
ferocious, like you like to say. It's it's
Yeah,
it's it's more ferocious than any move since we broke out in April, man. There was nothing like that aggressive. Look at this. Look at this. Even this one, but it went sideways. This one, it went all the way up. Now, obviously, it can consolidate here, and it's now at resistance. Blah blah blah. All the bears, double top, blah blah
hopefully,
blah.
actually.
But yeah, but I would prefer it to just go sideways, Jomo, not really puke. If it will puke,
Yeah, no, sideways,
if,
sideways.
if
Yeah.
it will do
No,
that,
no.
we will be we will be in trouble, man. Might take some slaps in the face on the altcoin trades. But if it will do that,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
or that will be like, oh boy. And once it's doing that, altcoins, especially the shit coins we are trading that have their own will, they don't give an F about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin gave the signal. Bitcoin gave the signal. This is an altcoin bull. Grab the altcoins that are breaking out. They're gonna rip. Now, obviously, few are failing, as you know. Few will fail, but overall, our winning rate now since the 1st of October on the altcoin trades breakouts. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. And we also take extended breakout. The win rate tells me and you that we are in a strong bull market. Bull market.
Look, CM, last week I don't know if you remember, but I showed everyone the sentiment the BTC sentiment, the crypto sentiment, and I told you it's like a 29 or 30 or 39, I don't remember. And I asked you about it a little bit. Now, you didn't give me too much of an answer about it because you don't look at sentiment too much. But my opinion about the sentiment was that something is odd with such a low sentiment, with Bitcoin being at such high prices. We were like at 113, 112, I don't remember exactly. And after the Fed rate cut, right? So that for me was somewhat of a flag of, are a lot of people too skeptic? And now what we're seeing is that all these people that were skeptic, and I'm going to show the chart again for Bitcoin over here, all the people that were skeptic on the way down, and I was a skeptic also, by the way, to be honest, after the Fed rate cut, which happened here, the failure that happened afterwards, I was a bit skeptic. But look what happened. We got to the exactly to the support level, okay, that we got to last time. But this time, because of everyone being kind of bearish, because of the low sentiment, bam, it just explodes. And this kind of shows you that sometimes you need to look at sentiments and ask yourself a question whether or not the sentiment is really, showing or showcasing what you would expect. And if it doesn't showcase what you would expect, you can definitely try and create a potential scenario or a trade for it. This is something that I talked with our elite members on my weekly market pulse. In the last 2 weeks, I told them, look, in the balance of the Libras, in the balance of scale, there's something odd with the sentiment, and I want to have my eyes on it. And this is what I think happens here. Everyone was kind of bearish short term. They were fearful, let's call it. There was a lot of fear, and that's when, these kind of bulls came. And when bulls come, once everyone is fearful, at least at these kind of stages, then those people that were fearful, they become greedy and they don't want to miss out on the move, so they propel the move higher. And look, CM, I definitely agree with you. If we can get a consolidation sideways, not a drop, as you said, okay? A consolidation, bam. Just like what you showed that happened here, something like this, or something like this, or something like this over here. Any one of these, consolidation sideways before a breakout can be huge. But, if we actually, as you said, as you mentioned, if instead of breaking out, if instead of doing this, okay, we do a fake out again and then back into range and then lower than this, like a breakdown,
oh no,
that would be really, really bad. Okay, so hey, we're traders. This channel is for traders. We need to make sure we have, in front of our eyes, all scenarios to make sure that if one of these pan out, we know what to do. But hey, I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm just saying that even if this happens, I am ready for that. And our members, by the way, CM, are very ready. As I said, for our elite VIPs, I was talking about this specifically. So if someone is considering, hey, they can join, they can scan the QR code, come join us. You have a 25% coupon code at the bottom. Come check us out, and you won't miss any of these things that we do over and over again. CM, we had a rant on Bitcoin and about what might happen from, a probability perspectives. Now, we are all about ZBCN and KASPA also in this channel. Man, it's funny enough, but every time I make a video about ZBCN, which I love, and KASPA, which I love also, but both aren't really breaking out in price, I get huge amount of views. But, when I make a video about a huge breakout, like JELLYJELLY, all right, 0 views. It's like people,
2 people
don't want to make ROI.
Yeah, man. People, like, man, the members, man, they are so happy. I got so many thank you messages for the trades, that we took, especially Jelly, that we both nail as F. You're gonna show them the trade soon. But man, show them the ZBCN chart. Show them the ZBCN charts. What is not like, ZBCN is amazing, but like being all in now, for example, on ZBCN, it's a big mistake from ROI perspective. Because you miss out. You miss out amazing. Man, Jelly did a double in a day. A double. And it's more liquid. It's actually more liquid than ZBCN, Jomo. You saw the volume. It's like,
oh man, yeah, right now for sure. It's getting all liquid.
140 mil, man. Like, what the fuck?
No, it's amazing. It's
You
amazing.
know?
And CM, when we caught it, it was on page 6 or 7 in Coin Market Cap, and now it's at page 3 or something. It was just no one heard about it. So look, ZBCN, we love ZBCN. We're waiting for ZBCN without a position, without an active position, at least on my part, okay? But we're waiting for it, okay? And to kind of finish, the consolidation at one point or another, this will need to finish the consolidation and decide and move. All right. So and before we just step into the ZBCN, okay, I just want to show people the jelly trade that we took. Okay, boom. This is the jelly trade we took. We're gonna show okay the proof that we took it also, because people are just naysayers all the time. Look, this is what happened. My entry on the membership was on the break of this level on this day here, this specific area. Okay, then we had an add-on on the breakout of this area and another add-on on this area. So we had 3
Oh, yeah.
entries
You had a
on
pyramid
this.
trade. Show them the
I
trade.
had a pyramid trade. Hey, you know how I like doing those pyramid trades. We had in one day, CM, over 120% max gain. Okay, now we took a lot of profits, at those levels. We're holding a runner also, of course, okay, because we don't know what Jelly can do. Will it do a triple, quadruple? We don't know. So we want to hold a runner at least some percentage. I always say to my people, to make sure that if it does go banana, you want to be all over it. But this was just a beautiful trade, CM. And hey, just to make sure people kind of believe us, because you need to show proof on YouTube. If you don't show proof, I think you're a scammer. So this is from our WAP. Okay, this is my membership. You can see the Jelly trade October the 2nd over here, and you can see that if I click on this chart, it opens here. And as I said, we had a pyramid trade, right? This was the blue lines, all right, the entries. The red line was a stop loss that was never triggered. And as I said, 3 pyramid on the way up, at least 5%, from the beginning, and then adding to that. I did more than that, of course, because I just saw the big opportunity we had. So this was a beautiful trade, CM. It doesn't get almost any better than this. Over 100% a day, top notch. And by the way, this is an A-class setup where you had a beautiful, move up, ferocious, as you said, then a pennant, just easy squeeze, easy squeeze, and bam, breakout. Lord is just giving us the banana on this trade. This is the banana rating for Jellyfish. Now, you have this, and instead of, and that's what we always say, CM. Look, instead of, people are opting in to just wait and sit, quote unquote, patience, right? That's what they say. Oh, I want to be patient, right? They mistake patience with just being lazy, because all this opportunity lost, like all the people that are on ZBCN or KASPA, whatever, right? So instead of being it's not only the jelly one. We had in all this consolidation, we had huge trades. AIoT was another triple, right? We had so many huge trades, and ZBCN is just going sours. So what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say this here. ZBCN, we love it. Will it break out and conclude higher is what we think, but we don't really know. Okay, but while it kind of builds and consolidates, why wait? That's what that's what we're preaching. Why wait? While ZBCN, is just, being a cat. I don't know how to say it. Just being a cat sitting on the side, whatever. Just being, cute. You have jellyfish, you have jelly, you have so many trades making doubles, triples, whatever. Why miss on, just because you want to sit on ZBCN? You don't need to sit on it, okay? You don't need to. Now, CM, I'm gonna pass the torch to you in just 1 second, but this can happen, okay? The fact that we actually anticipate a move up on ZBCN, but I made a video, and we always need to be careful. If we break this level, which is the last kind of horizontal support, and it's below this trend line, I think that ZBCN might need a lot more time or not go up higher in the future. So I'm saying just watch this level, because if you break below it, I would argue be very careful. This is the danger zone, okay? Where is the danger zone? This is the danger zone for ZBCN, at least in my opinion. Again, it's only an opinion, and it's only for, I'm not saying it's done. I'm saying below this, be very careful, okay? However, above this area, for example, and a breakout from these levels, you should be, let's call it happy, CM. Okay, let's call it happy. Okay, and that's how you need to think about ZBCN. And again, in my opinion, CM, and I know in your opinion the same. Stop waiting on coins. Some people are waiting on ZBCN for 6 months. That's actually the good ones. Some people are waiting on KASPA for 2 years.
Waiting down in a drawdown.
Waiting for it to go down.
Drawdown.
Probably. I mean, what do you think, CM? What's your take on it?
Bro, this is like ZBCN is actually, like a nice one. People tap themselves on the shoulder because it's actually behaving kind of bullish as long as it's in the triangle. But if you look on this KASPA hodlers, for example, or the ICP army, these
God
people,
forbid.
man, these people, like, they're holding wrecked coins and they expect the wrecked coins to print them ROI. Man, people don't like ROI. They want to be perpetual losers. That's what they want. I want to buy ICP and get wrecked. These people, they have a, how do you say, the people that like to hurt themselves physically?
Oh, like masochists.
They are financial masochists, man. These people, like, really, you can tell them over and over, dump the KASPA, dump the ICP. It's cooked. It's rubbish. It's a bear market. They buy more. They comment on your video. I'm gonna buy more now.
Yeah, they actually comment that.
Bro,
I call this stupidity, ideological stupidity, because instead of understanding that crypto trading and investing is a mean for an ends, they become ideologically stupid about a coin. Oh, this coin is gonna change the future. That's what. Who cares? Really, who cares? With all due respect to all our viewers, and I have huge respect. By the way, like and subscribe, hype this channel, okay? I have huge respect to you. The goal for trading and investing is to make ROI. It's not to cheer for coins, it's not to cheer for projects, and it's definitely not to think of a better future, because we don't know how that will be. You can want that as a philosophy, but that's not why you put your money, your let's say your investments in a coin. You do that in order to have financial gains. Okay, that's what I think. Anyways, CM, let's go a little bit into these, questions. Mr. The only one is saying, hello, friends, how's it going? Thank you very much. Roger is asking something interesting, Sam. I want to touch on this one specifically. You know how I like these types of questions. Roger, shout out to Roger. And he's talking about like Jelly and all these trades that me and you, we love. He's saying because they are pump and dump casino roulette, where you can win or lose like tossing a coin, people want reliable coins to ride and relax while they sleep. Look, this is a fallacy, okay? And I'm going to explain in a couple of ways why this is a fallacy. Because one, Roger, you're saying that you want a quiet coin, okay? This is crypto. No coin is quiet, okay? Because this is not like a stock like that has dividends and you can get dividends. I know you have staking, but a dividend stock can be kind of mild in the volatility. Okay, if you want to sleep at night with low volatility, go to something that has low volatility. Okay, because you can't sleep at night if you have any big size on a position that can dump 50% in a day. All of a sudden, any coin can do that. Bitcoin, Ethereum, your beloved coin, if this is the Roger I think it is, so KASPA, any one of these coins can fall 50% in a day. So that's a fallacy. You can't sleep at night at any coin if you don't use a stop loss, if you don't have risk management. That's one thing. Now, second thing, and this is something people don't understand, CM. He's saying it's like a casino, but then he's saying it's like a coin toss, okay? And let me explain a coin toss for you. And this is trading in a nutshell, okay? A coin toss has a 50, and you all know this. A coin toss has a 50% probability of turning to be heads or tails. 50%, right? 50. Now, if I would tell you, CM, and all the viewers, if you flip a coin and you get tails, you lose $1. But if you flip the coin and you get heads, you receive $4. Now, you know that on the large number scale, this is a 50% probability. Okay, so what would you do in the shoes of that person? If it was me, I would flip the F out of the coin. You know why? Because I know that whatever happens, if I flip for 100 times, for 50, I will lose $1. That's I lost 50. But for 50, I won $4. That's $200. So I'm a net $150 in profit. So I would want to flip that coin as much times as possible. So what am I trying to explain here? In trading, okay, yes, it's like a coin toss where you don't really know which one of the winners are going to be your winners. But with the correct tactics, with the correct strategy, with the know-how, okay, your losers are that much smaller than your winners, okay? And that's how you become consistent winner over time, over and over and over. What are you showing us, CM?
And the Roger guy is like cheering for KASPA, and KASPA looks
I
horrible.
think it's him, yeah.
KASPA looks horrible, my friend.
Oh yeah, for
Like
sure.
you can keep lying to yourself that you hold in good coin, keep tapping yourself on your shoulder, but your coin is cooked, my friend, as long as it's below these levels and pretty much the downward trend, the 10-cent mark. Okay, it's in a bear market, my friend. Bitcoin is in a bull market. You are cheering for a coin in a bear market. That means or you are out of your mind, or you are completely full of nonsense that the clowns, the KASPA clowns, put in your brain, and you need to go to a shrink, my friend. This is
Shrink.
this is very bad. This is very bad. The fact that it's not participating with Bitcoin, which it's telling you, oh boy. And Jomo, I think it's now getting stronger into my short candidate. If it will keep
Oh yeah.
if it will keep going down, I will have to take a short because it's spell trouble for the coin.
It's very troublesome.
The fact that it's not moving with the god market, which is Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is moving everything. Okay, now Bitcoin is moving higher, and KASPA is not participating. It tells you that the people that dominate the KASPA market, whether it's Mara, whether it's the founder, whatever, they are not buying, man. They are selling, and you are holding a ticking time bomb, my friend, as long as it's below this level. So you're telling our coins, the coins that we trade, for example, Jelly is a pump and dump. No, my friend. These are instruments for making ROI. You, my friend, not making ROI, you're actually going down. Your account is going down. You've probably been buying it here. Now you're down 50%. So boy, oh boy, my friend, or get help, or quit crypto and donate your money to the
CM, 99% of people that engaged with KASPA since November 2023 lost money unless they shorted the market or they were very short-term trader. But anyone that is, attempting to hodl on KASPA in the last 700 days, man, is doomed. Well, I have the balloons thing, so it's coming. But that's just the reality. This is just the reality of what's happening right now in KASPA, man. It's just a shame that, again, it's the stupid ideological kind of, oh, I want to be, and it's full of false fallacies and BS. I'm sorry, but Roger, look, what you said is just full of BS. I would be different. How come you can sleep at night, okay, if your coin is down 50%, while you say that the coins that we trade, you believe are roulette, which I'm actually saying it's not a roulette, it's actually with an edge, while we are, printing 100% ROIs in 24 hours, okay? I would argue that most of you viewers would love to be in our camp, not in your camp. I mean, doesn't that make sense? What's that?
Bro, it looks very bad. It looks like, man, the chart is telling you there is a high probability, if it loses this level, of a major black swan for KASPA. Okay, it's gonna unwind something nasty, man. Jomo, look at this. Look at this consolidation here. Just like the top here, looks like a distribution. Again, if it breaks down, it looks like another distribution here for like through all the year of 2025, man. That's bearish.
It's a very bad price action. Yeah, it's very bad price action.
Oh my God! Look at the duck. Oh, but the duck is gonna hurt. Oh boy, man! And
the duck.
What's funny, man? We've been telling them over and over and over to the Caspians army, the army that is already cooked. They are now waiters in like McDonald's. So we told these people, hey, stop buying KASPA. We told them last year in August. Since August, we told them, hey, it's breaking bearish. Don't be so
Yeah,
happy. And they
for
were
sure.
buying. They were buying and buying. Anyway, let's look on the comments, see what we have here.
Yeah, we
Uh,
have here the lonely one. He's saying, how do you guys use RSI and stochastics RSI in your analysis? I know it's not as important as price action volume. Just curious if it's a big part of your analysis, or could you get by without it? I'm going to just say first that I don't use it at all. Okay, I just don't use it. I have one edge that is actually a short where I might use the RSI, but besides that, I don't use it at all. But CM, what do you think?
for my trading, which is what matters, man. For my trading, I do not use RSIs at all. All I use is price action, breakouts, and candlesticks and stuff like that. Only price action. This is my daddy. I don't need RSI because to identify, let's say, bearish divergence or a bullish divergence, you can see it on the chart. It's going a little bit higher high fake out. Be careful. It's going a little bit lower, marginally lower low. All right, reversal. You know what? You don't need the RSI. The RSI is lagging indicator for price
For sure.
action. Clowns use RSI, and then what's happened, Jomo, and in crypto, all the clowns, they use the RSI, and then the coin finally break out. Okay, obviously it's breaking out on a strong RSI. The RSI is getting overbought, and the clown's telling you, hey, time to sell. The RSI is overbought. No, my friend. And the RSI can go higher and higher and stay overbought for many, many months in a crypto bull run. And
Yeah.
these clowns that trade based on RSI is going to dump their winning trade 10x lower before the top. Like, because the RSI, so me, I don't use RSI, man. Stop using the RSI, lonely one. You're a smart dude. Just use price action. You don't need this nonsense. Unless you're a deep buyer or like
like a mean reversion person. Look, I never saw, and I love very successful traders. I studied successful traders to become successful myself. I never saw anyone using the RSI myself. So
Mr. Villa Beats.
Yeah.
First
He's
of all,
saying, I feel a conviction to get into the VIP, but I have no experience in trading and having a hard time understanding Bitunix. Well, Mr. Villa, look, we get it. Look, when you first start learning a new language, it's hard. But once you start picking on the ideas, it gets easy. And when you start talking, with people that speak that language fluidly on a daily basis, then that becomes second nature. It's the same thing, okay? But easier. Actually, learning a language is much harder, in our opinion, unless you do it on yourself. And don't join the VIP. Actually, if you can, we would argue that the elite VIP, where both CM and I are your mentors, that's the best one to take. We have people in the VIP. They are very, very happy. They have calls with us. They have unique webinars with us. Amazing. And they have a complimentary entry to all the webinars and boot camps also. And we're going to have a boot camp by mid to the end of this month. So people stay tuned for that. We're going to release it in just a couple of days. Okay. So I definitely support a decision to go for this. That's what I think. And again, you have the 25% coupon code. But look, what he's saying just makes sense. Stop everything else. Just join. And you will see that it's going to get very clear, very easy how to use the exchanges, teaching you ASAP. That's the easy part, okay? That's very easy. Then we're going to get you into how to do the things, signals, market, update, all the beautiful things that we do for our members. Just don't hesitate anymore. Just come and you will see, how it's done. What do you think, CM?
Yeah, man. If you let's say trade with 50K and above, definitely get the elite, at least for the first month. Well, we're gonna teach you everything, coach you, and then if you're like not happy or whatever, you think it's a bit pricey, you can drop down to the regular VIP, and then execute the trade by yourself because you will know exactly what to do. It's very simple, man. If you want like the best for you, try elite. If you're trading, let's say, with smaller account and you don't have a lot of funds, check out, just try VIP, man. For try one of the VIP, and we're gonna help you. You can text that on the WAP. We're gonna guide you everything you need. Really, man, no brainer. Check it out.
For sure. Hey, Sim, we have someone over here. I think he's Greek. I can't pronounce the name. And I think he's a naysayer because I see that he has many more comments. He's saying most of crypto is down again, and he's kind of trying to mock, saying everything is ferocious. Well, you know what? Just for the sake of this argument, I'm going to show you a few trades that we have been taking as of late, and you will tell me if most of the crypto market is down, or you could have just come and trade with us and we'll just help you do the best thing. So the first one, again, I'm going to go for the jelly one because this was the most ferocious one. And I showed the entry on this. The entry was here. On this one we made, this was my entry over here. We made above 120% in just 24 hours, okay? And counting, okay? We have another one just from yesterday, already printing very nice gains. We took profits into the strength DOOD. This was the entry in just less than 24 hours. We had a 40% max gain, took profits, waiting for it to continue. Let's see what it does. You want an older coin? Let's see at this trend that we have been trading on BNB. I've been trading BNB since here. Okay, this is where was the entry on BNB. BNB is only 34%. This is a huge position because it's a very low volatility coin added over here with another 15% with a big size position. What about ETHFI? Okay, ETHFI is another trade that we have been trading. And again, all this you can see in our membership. Okay, you can come to the membership and see all these entries. This is not something that I'm inventing. This was our entry on ETHFI, already 60-70% and counting in just a couple of weeks. We added to the position just not too long ago over here with another 50% in profit. Okay, and you want to see another one? I want another huge one from a month ago. This is the AIoT trade. This was our entry over here. This was the entry, and again, we've made videos about this. We've shown proof. This made in less than a week 360% gain. Okay, and we took our profits and boom, we ran away because that's what we do. Okay, we have ROIs, and again, that's circling back to what I said. We are in this game to win it. Okay, so you can be a naysayer, Mr. Ihazoi, whatever Greek name you have, and try to ridicule, whatever, because the fact that if you can't do it doesn't mean other people can't. Okay, because people like me and CM, we smoke the market. Okay, over and over again. And in one of the comments, he's saying that he wants what we smoke. You know what we smoke? We smoke the effing market. Okay, that's what we do on a daily freaking basis. Okay, let's move on.
Just another clown, Jomo. Losers always cry because they cannot understand. They're overwhelmed. The market cooked them. He's probably losing money holding garbage.
For sure.
Going down. Bookie, be bookie. Man, this is the strongest, Jomo. This is the strongest crypto market since last November, man. Since last November, this is the strongest move of crypto, man. It makes me goosebumps. And you know what?
Only if you know what you're doing, though.
Yeah. For us, because we see,
for us,
all these baboons, man. They come to crypto. They think, oh, I'm gonna trade crypto. I'm gonna buy crypto and I'm gonna hodl. I'm gonna get rich.
Goofies.
But what happened, man? They get cooked. The market cooking them. They don't know what they're doing. They're complete gamblers, man. We trade in this market for the last 8 years professionally. Think about how many more professional traders there are. And all these newbies, they're just giving money to traders and to the black dogs and to the Wall Street firms. They just take crypto market, take my liquidity, Anyway, man, that's all right.
Exactly. Let's jump over this clown over here and go to the lonely one. He's saying something that is I like and I'm okay with. Okay, he's saying that my volume, okay, on my charts are showing the volume based on the pair that I choose. Okay, and is there a way to show the entire volume? So, look, I'm going to show you something that not people are aware of. Okay, and you can definitely see the entire market over here. So actually, if this is the Roger that I think it is, so he introduced me to this specific volume indicator. Okay, so I have enough open-minded to learn from people also. So this is my chart. This is the Bitcoin chart, by the way. Below here, you see this volume indicator, all this area. Okay, this is the volume on all the top exchanges that I choose. Okay, you can choose any exchanges that you want, and if you want this, the only one, anyone that comes to our membership can get anything that we use. Also, we will just tell you what we use. Okay, but you see each color is a different exchange. The one at the bottom over here, this says the specific volume on this specific pair, but not this. This volume says the entire volume on the, at least all the markets, the 8 top exchanges that you choose. Okay, so that's what I have for you. This is something that I use, and I think it's a very good way to kind of look at volume. What he's saying over here, he's saying make an interface based on, say, the volume on Binance since the biggest exchange. Okay, I just showed that. Okay, Roger, happy to wait. Yeah, it's the same Roger. Shout out to Roger. You know, cool. You know, cool. I don't, man. Just so, what does it say about you, Roger?
Loser.
Okay? That you're happy to wait for KASPA for 2 more years.
Loser.
So you've been following CM&I for, I don't know, a year, maybe more. Okay, and you've been seeing us, and we've discussed actually on private because you approached me on Twitter. We talked about things. So I appreciate the fact that you're kind of open-minded to discuss things. But you've seen us with proof showing, trades over and over again, while KASPA didn't make anything. So what gives you that type of kind of ideological conviction? Because I don't know, if I was in your seat, I would be sweating my pants off. I don't know, Roger. But again, shout out to you. For being who you are, but again, I don't think that's the best course of action because, hey CM, what are we using crypto for?
Buying real estates, then, and getting a better life financially. That's the work, man. That's what we do for a living. This guy is just another clown that's gonna lose everything, man. Another clown that fail to understand, and he's so full of himself. I think his head is down behind, So I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe this guy needs some transplant or some serious treatment or something magical, man. I don't know, man. Someone help him, man. Please, someone help him.
I wonder what will change the opinion of someone that is like a deep maxi hodler. Nothing, right? It's just it's yeah.
My mom told me, never. Some dogs, man. Some dogs you cannot train them. You cannot change them. So they're just old dogs. You cannot. It's cooked. The box here, cooked, fried, cuckoo. You can talk to him, man. You can talk to him however you want. Many millions. Like this guy here in the box, he is a KASPA loser. He wants to lose everything through KASPA. That's his desires in life.
But you know what's the thing, CM? Look, and this is what I try to tell everyone. Okay, look, you can be a KASPA maxi as much as you want. Okay, be a KASPA maxi. I don't really care. Okay, I don't really care. Be that, and one day KASPA can resurrect and go higher. I don't really know. I'm not God. I'm not freaking Jesus. Okay, no one knows what the future will entail. But why wait? Do you think that if KASPA will continue higher? Look, the honest question, do you think if KASPA all of a sudden does like this, do you think CM&I won't be trading
Bro, just check.
I don't get it.
Check Telegram now. The market leader might want to move. Check it out. Maybe you want to grab some. Obviously, a bit high risk, but check it out, man. I posted it for my members. By the way, what separates us, me and Jomo, from other people that just not giving you any alpha? In our membership, we share ideas. We trade together. Okay, sometimes Jomo will give me his watch list. I'm gonna find some insane coins that I never even aware of. Like Jelly, for example. Jomo gave me Jelly, man. Jelly. And I gave Jomo many coins again in the past. It's a harmony, and the fact that we work together, man. Our service is so underpriced, Jomo. Like seriously, it's like ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, like so
ridiculous,
man. Like in one trade, you can buy yourself a membership for life for you and your whole family. One trade in one day. One day.
No, I wish I would found someone like me when I was a beginner, because we save a lot of pain for so many people, And not only that, I know for a fact that we helped people, do complete some of their dreams. Like some people never flew abroad, and after being with us for a year or flew abroad, we took their family to a desired vacation. Okay, now for some people it was just they came with us with I have like a client with $1 million in KASPA when KASPA was like one is like 15 cents, and I saved him from a 50% haircut on that coin just because I told him, look, it's on the way down, and we will always be on that coin again if for some miraculous reason it will move. And that's what I was trying to say before CM kind of told me about something interesting. Okay, I was trying to tell everyone, even if a coin that you love, okay, will all of a sudden decide it wants to move, you can take that train once it starts. You don't who on his right mind will sit in a train? CM, what do you think? Will you go to a train? The train goes from Spain to Madrid, from Barcelona to Madrid. It's going to go, but you don't know when it's going to embark. And you know what? There's some chances it actually will never go. Will you just sit in the train, wait for it to move? I don't get it. I wouldn't. So, same thing for coins. Don't sit on the train waiting for it to move. Be precise, just like we are. What do you think, CM?
People don't appreciate first their time they're wasting, man. Time is the most precious asset we have as a trader and as human beings. Time on Earth. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, yeah. And now these guys want to go. Okay, so anyway, time is the most precious time. We just share actually a trade in the membership that is wow, 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 wow. And this guy said, "Oh, crypto is not moving." This coin just had a triple and plus, the most liquid coin now at the moment, the market leader, the clear market leader, and no one here knows what I'm talking about, which is funny, Jomo, because it just shows you how professional traders are doing much better. And especially in this is where we shine, me and you. We trade the narrative, we trade the coin. This is a trading environment. People don't understand. They want to hold, they want to sit in the dormant train waiting for it to move. Why? You have coins now going bazooka, nuclear, liquid, much more liquid than your KASPA rubbish and your ZBCN and your ICP and whatever, man. You want to get your ROI, man. The people don't understand what this market can offer them. Like, it's insane, man. You remember, this is the Q4. You remember last Q4 of 2021. Okay, this is the same market now. The altcoins went bazooka, and we had these mega trades. We had the Shiba Inu, 10x. We had Gala, Sand, Mana, AXS, and many more. And most people missed those. Why, Joe?
Missed.
Clowns, pathetic clowns. And this cycle is much harder because you have much more coins, coins, and most coins are not really participating with the Bitcoin. Only a few have the fuel and the buyers to really go. Just going, and if you miss those, you're cooked. And me and you know that.
That's truth. That's the truth. Anyway, let's go back to Pino. Is saying, love your contents, brothers. Thank you very much, Pino. Mr. John Stark. John Stark is saying rocket ship bazooka is coming. Mr. John Stark.
This guy knows.
This guy knows. Well, he's saying also that KASPA chart is being painted to perfection. Be a market maker. By a market maker. I have no idea what you're trying to say.
He's probably saying that cool. it's being manipulated by one whale, which is actually one or few whales that just controlling the KASPA. Maybe it's the miners, maybe it's Mara. They're just cooking the price. KASPA cannot move. It doesn't matter how many hodlers or Army or Galaxy or John or all these clowns will buy. It's not enough because these whales, that's what he said, this market maker is just destroying KASPA. This market maker is actually the downward trend. This is the guy. He's just peeing on KASPA for a year straight. It's unbelievable, Joe.
I know, man. I know it is. Actually, Roger is saying that he's very happy with that, but I don't know, man. For me, I'm okay with whatever, right? So, Mr. What do we have? And by the way, people, tell us ask us the good questions, the douchey questions, and consider giving us a super thanks if you were helped by us. If we helped you by any means possible, go to my channel, my YouTube. You'll have a super thanks. Go do that super thanks. We'll appreciate any donation. That will be fantastic. I always like those types of things. Kind of gives me a rush. Go do that, people. We like it. What else do we have? So Pino is asking, well, he has another one over here. Pino is asking, what is our analysis about the XPR Proton network? He has been holding it since 2023. And he's in so much profit. Ugh, that sounds like someone that actually never bought it at all. But you know what? Just for the sake of, for your sake, I will just go for it and look at it. I actually kind of like it right now. All right, let me show it. So this was actually a coin that we took a trade, over here. Okay, this was a trade that was posted on the membership. This trade over here, 50% is just like 4 or 5 days, boom, took profits. This created somewhat of a higher height fake out. So once this happened, we kind of got out of it almost at the top, and now it's consolidating sideways. Look, this is definitely a nice coin to have on the radar. It had a huge move in 2021, right? So this is, you're never going to see these types of highs again. I don't think it's going to happen, but you can definitely make a trade out of it. I like it. It's on my radar. I'll definitely put it on the radar. It's kind of interesting right now. It's consolidated nicely. It's, by all means, it's a nice coin, and I'm happy that you are in profit for it, Mr. Pino. And by the way, if someone wants to see when our entry is going to be, either me or CM, just come. You can join the VIP. Just scan the QR code. Go check it out. You won't miss anything by just checking it out. And we invite you to come and check all these things that we do, because we do all the signals, market updates, and everything quite successfully. So come. Mr. Alpha Limits is asking about Soul. Sam, you want to chime in, or should I do it?
I'll go for it. Solana banana. Look, Solana. Look, it's probably gonna do well. There is a lot of hype around Solana now with the new dude that is like the Michael Saylor of Solana, or the Tom Lee of Solana. So yeah, it's probably gonna pump. But again, for me, I'm not. You see that this trend line, I might be interested if it's gonna break that level. But again, it's probably gonna get wrecked here. Okay, it's probably gonna take time for it to break to new highs. So for me, the potential ROI here is like bollocks. I'm probably gonna wait for it to retest the all-time high or break. If it breaks, I'm gonna take a position. I would probably assume that it will not break on the first go. Okay, it will go there, maybe consolidate, and then will break. That's my 2 cents. So for me, I will wait for this consolidation under the all-time high to probably buy Solana, because again, at the moment, I don't need Solana, man. I have coins that looking so sexy, man. And also, Solana is doing like a type of a wedgie type of thing.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
If it breaks above it, maybe it's nice.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, if it holds above it, exactly. But this chop, you see, if marginally higher high, boom, big PP, man. Marginally higher high, book PP. It's not the same Solana of 2023. Again, obviously, we are open-minded. We're going to trade it probably once it's going to break bullish. But at the moment, it's not the case, man. Don't waste your time in Solana. It's just another rubbish, man. You gotta differentiate between the rubbish and the gold. Trade the gold, the golden coins. Once they pump hard, obviously shave profits, because obviously they're all coming back down at some point. Shave profit, leave a runner, and swing trade the runner. And then once your favorite coins is ready, then buy. We're coming back to the same thing, Jomo. These people, they're sitting on the coin and they wait because they don't want to miss the breakout. Man, Jomo will never miss a breakout, never. And just to talk about the Roger rubbish, so he says, Jomo, that you sleep 8 hours and you're gonna miss the KASPA big pump. What he don't understand, that as professional traders, we use stop buy orders, which we can take a vacation for like 6 months and still be executed. The trade will be executed on the price level we set it up to be executed which will happen obviously on the breakout point. We are breakout traders, boy. We will buy the KASPA breakout because we wait for it and we watch it. But again, at the moment, KASPA is garbage. That's the thing. We will probably pass on the KASPA breakout. Get me? It's not the same KASPA of 2023. You are holding table scraps of mana and of the whales that are dumping on your face. I think this guy likes to drink pee of other people. It's okay.
Yeah.
Some people have their own, Anyway, let's go on. What do we have here? KASPA is not the only coin. I don't think they care if they miss a pump on one coin. Exactly. And it's also bearish, the only one. KASPA will not make him a 3x in one day. It's not going to happen. If KASPA will make a mega trade, it will set up. That's what they do. And this guy cannot really understand and comprehend anything but buy KASPA, hold KASPA. So, you're talking to a wall, my friend.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, Sim, before you go to that question, we missed a question by Massimo. By the way, I think Massimo was a bit of a hater in the past, and I think now I think he was watching us for many, many months, and now he understands what we do. So he's asking, how many trades alerts do we do per month? How much can we expect with the price of the package? And are the alerts for both? Look, you're talking about our minimum package or a minimum tier, which is the JOMO trades or the CM trades. We are different people. It's either or, right? It's not both of us. If you prefer CM style, he's aggressive, be on top of the market, very good trader, be on top of daily coins. You want to opt in for him. If you want someone that has more of a relaxed kind of approach, doesn't need to trade every day, is okay with just less of the action, but still both of us same type of success. So you can opt to me, Massimo. Anyone is good or bad, or depends what you want to do, but both of us are good. Okay, so whichever you feel most connected. Look, if anyone wants daily action, CM is the best in the business. I saw him, he knows when to put the pedal into the metal. He's second to none, man. That's the best, very aggressive approach type trader. CM is the best at that. And I've seen many traders. So, but if you like the more mellow approach, definitely me. Doesn't mean that you don't get a lot of trades. You do get, specifically at the high volume times, you get a lot of trades, but multiple times a week. Whatever you prefer. Both are successful. We're both consistently profitable over time. Both have ROIs, and we both feed each other with the coins that we like.
Bro, Massimo is asking about if the trades come with entries and exits. Absolutely. You're gonna see many trades coming, obviously, and you ask how many trades alert per month. Well, man, I don't know. You can in my I can share 100 trades in a month. In an alt season, I can share 100 trades. 100 or maybe even sometimes more. This market is insane. Let's say just from the 1st of October, I think I already shared 15 or 20 trades, Jumbo. I'm not sure. And anyway, we trade with the market. Once we get an opportunity, we share the trade. Okay, both me and Jomo, and every trade comes with where you put your stops, okay? Which actually, if the coin goes against us, we get stopped out, nothing happens. And where you enter, obviously, on the breakout point or just buy now or something like that, scale into position, multiple entries, and each trade comes with take profits strategy, okay? Which Jomo have his own strategy, I have my strategy. Jomo, show him the jelly trade. Show him.
Yeah, here, this is the jelly trade, all right? I'm going to remove just so people can see it. Where is that? They can remove the comment itself, CM, so people can see it.
I will try to, yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so look, this is the trade, a regular trade. You can see it comes with the name. It comes with the chart. You can click on it. You can see on the chart, for me, the kind of blue lines are the entries and the red lines are the stop losses. So you can see that you get the entry, you get the stop loss, the position size that we suggest. And again, for all the people who suggest and add-ons, of course, and you have a take profit strategy that you can calculate. CM also likes to put, within the chart, he likes to put lines of the take profits. Again, it's nuanced a little bit between us, but of course you get everything, man. Look, we have the best trading service in the business right now within YouTube. There's nothing like us. There's no traders around. We've seen all the fat dude gains and the man from the woods and the galaxy stuff. They don't have any of these. Okay, they got lucky in 2023. They were big YouTubers in 2023. People liked them because they got lucky, because it was a very uptrending type market, and that's it. They have no risk management, no understanding of markets, no understanding of when to take profits, nothing of the sort. Okay, so, and again, he said something about the price. This is dirt cheap, because if you actually understand what we do and you follow along, the investment you make it's peanuts compared to what you can take out of the service. You get courses, you get webinars, you get our signals, you get the market update, everything in just one place. Okay, it's the best. It's just the best product in the market right now, and we truly believe in that. So if you want to come, we invite you to come.
Yeah, check it out for 1 month, man. If you're looking on the trade alerts, that's only 1 month. Check it out. You can always cancel, easy peasy, man, if you don't like it.
For sure, but I do suggest for people to come for multiple months. Take the VIP at least, because the VIP gives you more, but you pay the same if you normalize it on a monthly basis. We just give you more because we want to reward people for their consistency and for making a commitment, right? The VIP is when you make a commitment of success, because in 1 month, we can be just lucky, or the market can be just bad. But if you see us for multiple months, you see our work, we believe that we're just like artists within our, a skill set. That's, we believe, who we are. Okay, so come check it out. What else do we have over here? So MinoX is saying, I think this is the one, right? Yeah. What's your advice about leverage? Do you use leverage at all? No, I don't use any leverage. I de-encourage. So I'm not encouraging whatsoever. I'm actually saying don't use leverage. No need to use leverage. Crypto is already a leveraged asset. What type of other assets you can find, go ahead and buy it, and in 24 hours you made 100% gain? I mean, every now and again in stocks, but nothing like crypto. Okay, it's already a leveraged asset class. Don't use leverage. Leverage is the root of all. It's the devil, because even if you do have some successes, that's a problem, CM, actually. And I made this mistake in 2017. You have a win, you have another win, you feel like you're invincible, you up that leverage multiple times, and then at the highest leverage, boom, you get liquidated, lose everything because you just got lucky for a couple of times. It's, this is actually like going to a casino because you don't have any edge. Okay, we don't use leverage. And the lonely one is saying the same thing over here. All right, so Mr. And by the way, people, we're about to wrap things up. So if you have a question, do it now before we wrap things up, okay? Mr. Lenin is asking, the is about to break. Have a look, please. All right, let me just have a look at the. All right. Oh, it's actually. Oh, that's
rubbish.
Well, I'm going to look for it for Lenin. Okay, so. Look, Lenin, this is not something that I like too much. First of all, I don't see what.
They don't see your chart.
Oh, they don't see my chart. Sorry. Good. Thank you for saying that, CM. All right, so this is the chart. Okay, you can see it over here. It's being in a perpetual downtrend for a long time. It's actually traded on Binance, and nice volume overall. You can trade it with nice size. Look, it has been, and I will give you this, it has been within a stage 1 type sideways move for a long time. Let me measure this. So almost a year that it's being, 10 months, 9 months that it's been moving sideways. Okay, so it's okay in the sense that you can watch it, okay, but it's not close to a breakout just yet. Okay, for me, a breakout would be, well, it needs to really set up, because you have this wick over here that is kind of annoying. You had a breakout attempt which failed, which is very, very annoying, because prior to that you had the horizontal resistance over here and over here and over here, and this was support over here. So this is kind of ruining it. But if this will create somewhat of a squeezing below this area and then break out, then definitely this zone, the 65 cent zone, can be a point of inflection and interest. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about it. For me right now, this is not something I'm going to look too much on. I'm going to put an alert on this price level, and that's it, Lenin. But it's not breaking out. It's not nearing a breakout, as I just said. Can it all of a sudden pump? For sure. Anything can happen, right? But it's not setting up. Okay. CM, do you want to add something?
I'm speechless, man. That's
Speechless.
If that's a breakout.
Yeah, if you want to learn what a breakout is, Mr. Lenin, definitely come, and join the VIP, because you need some more tuition, let's call it.
It's not a breakout, man. It's not a breakout.
It's not a breakout. So Mino is saying, I think CM is the only guy who helped people make money even in the bear market. Most definitely. I agree. Not only that, CM made a video about the top of KASPA.
And this bear market, we're gonna change the crypto market. We're gonna take the crypto market by storm. Yeah. For the people that will survive and watch the videos, because we're gonna be here in the bear. We're gonna do lives in the bear. We're gonna thrive in the bear because we are traders. Doesn't matter if Bitcoin going up or down. Up, Bitcoin going up, we long altcoins. Now we long altcoins. Bitcoin go down, put in a top, we short them to death. I'm actually so aggressive when I short altcoins, Jomo. It's like, in my mind, all of them are Ponzi's. Just waiting to collapse. That's my mind, Even now, when they go 100%, man, Jelly is also a Ponzi, Everything, all the coins are Ponzi. They are pumping down
everything
from Bitcoin all the way down. Once they're gonna start unwinding the Bitcoin, all the sailors and all the Meta Planet and all these fake and the grayscale, all the big cats, Jomo, we're gonna have a black swan that will it will rattle the market. I think they're gonna cry on CNN, man. They're gonna cry on the television in the US, man. It's gonna be. I think the bubble now is the .com 2.0. It's gonna be horrible, man, for crypto.
Yeah, it's horrible, man. It's horrible. Look, I completely agree. Look, hey, what you will need to do, everyone that's still watching over here, you need to like this channel, okay? And you need to push the bell notifications thing, because it sounds, if you will be with us, in the bear market, you will see, we already believe we differentiated ourselves from all the rest of YouTube crap, okay? Because YouTube crap is real, okay? For real, okay? We differentiated ourselves by showing not only once or twice, all right? Showing month in and month out and month in and month out for the past couple of years, trading, and the proof of the trade also. So we've been talking about potential trades and trades we took with proof multiple times. So we're already changing things, but the bear, we're going to be the last man standing, because we actually understand market structure in the bear market. We're going to be really happy. One of my best months ever, CM, ever in my trading, one of the best months, okay? And definitely was for shorting was May 2022. May 2022 was one of my best months ever, specifically in shorting. Beautiful. All right, last question we have from the only one. He's asking, do we use the 21 EMA or just the 50 and 200-day SMA? Look, for myself, I use the 10, 20 exponential moving averages, 50 simple moving average, and sometimes I'll opt in to look at the 200-day moving average. That's what I use. That's what I like. But I like what CM is using as of late, which is the 50-week moving average, which is a bit different. I like that. For this cycle, I think CM found the optimal optimal moving average for this cycle. Yeah. What do you think, CM?
Yeah, man, exactly, man. 250 on the daily and the 50 on the weekly. And yeah, man, you can use these two. You don't need even the smaller ones, because you can.
I like the smaller ones.
But yeah, some people use the 20 on the daily and the 10, which is amazing. But me personally, my daddy has the 50 and the 200, and actually the 100 MA as well is amazing. I love the 100 MA.
Yeah. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have been here. This is Jomo and CM coming to you live from the internet, trying to give you the best show on the crypto sphere for crypto markets, trying to help you figure out things. Again, we love all of you. We really appreciate you for coming, and we really wish the best for all of you, even for you, Mr. Roger. We love you. All right, everyone. Until the next show, no edge,